Thick. Good. Bam, 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 bam. Hada, hada, hada. How is everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hada. Hello. Cat. 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 Hada chicken. The yellow bar is back. Yeah, I know. It's so nice being able to see when ads are running. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Zombie Fox. Hi, Gons. Hi, Atheist Paladin. Ow!
Oh, tea cakes!
Atheist Paladin, congratulations on surviving 51 freaking months. Goddamn, 51. That's a lot. Deek. Bekogenning 2026. Yeah, I know. We've been here for how long, and it's still the same. It's still the same. Hopefully not for too long. I don't know where my rigging's at right now. I should probably like shut up and not like obsess about the rigging because I have no idea when it's gonna get finished, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, the rigging, the window, wigging. I keep asking my rigger, I'm like, when are you gonna stream it? When are you gonna stream it? I wanna watch. I don't know. But no, it's still a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Gah. I'm kind of sad because I was looking at a thing, a posting of something, and it looks like it's no longer available. And so now I am sad. Now I am sad. So now I need to look elsewhere. Elsewhere? Elsewhere. Wait. No. Yes. I have to look at another thing. And I probably should do some work stuff tonight, but not like day job work stuff. I need to do some other work stuff. I need to finish some things that I was working on, and because I was foolish and didn't have more gusto with it, and now one of the things that I was working on has expired and I can't do anything with it anymore. So that's depressing. But I'll try to work on the other things that are still applicable, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah. Kogi is doing well for the most part. I swear to God, like, Kogi is pretty well behaved, I think. But it's whenever I have to babysit Ren that Kogi kind of is just a menace. Like, Ren's the menace. But then, like, I don't know, have you ever had siblings? Or where it's just like the younger one does something bad, but because they're doing it, the older one's just like, well, wait a second. I want to do that too. You know, like that sibling envy. That's Kogi. Kogi has like envy, and it's just like, well, you get to do it. I want to do it, even though Ren didn't get to do it. Like Ren would do something. For an example, like chewing a box. I'd be like, oh my god, and I'd tell Ren to stop it, and then Kogi would be like, wait, I want to do it too. You got to do it. I want to do it. And I'm like, no, I told him no. Doesn't mean you go do it. Becca having a dog means she has to take breaks from work now. Dude, you have no idea, right? So, like, I've been working in the living room because I don't trust leaving them alone for, like, exuberant amount of time. And, like, um, I I've been working on my laptop in the living room, and all morning long today, uh, they were just kind of napping. They were tuckered out, right? Also, by the way, I heard more growling this morning. I heard more growling this morning. I think Kogi like must have heard my alarm go off, and I tend to like snooze it, and they just started going They wanted me to wake up. I'm like, so I was like laying in bed for a little bit. When I say bed, I mean couch. I was laying on the couch, just like, trying to snooze. And all I hear is, and I'm like, okay, okay, I'll get up, I'll get up. Right? And, what was I saying? Puppy went out for walkies, and then, like, Belle dropped off his doggo, and all morning long, they were napping. And I'm like looking at that. I'm like, I have a weekly meeting today. I'm like, ugh. And I usually have to go and take them out around noon as well. And I was foolish, and I didn't think about taking them out before the weekly meeting. Uh, and the weekly meeting started at like 11:30, and I'm sitting there, and I had the realization of like, oh God,
Sarah
wait, the
Salungguhit
weekly
Berlin has
meetings are
deemed
like
it
2 hours.
necessary to water the
We're
cat.
gonna go past the afternoon time, and I hope none of them have an accident. And on top of that, like literally, they were calm, and then the weekly meeting starts, right? So I join in on my laptop, I mute my microphone, and I get up to get like some chocolate milk because I haven't had breakfast yet, as well as use the restroom. And the dogs like get up because I'm now moving around, and this has stirred them. It has woken them up, and I come back and they're just like right, and I'm like trying to be at my computer because they're having the meeting, and like my boss is trying to like get my attention and talk to me and ask me a question, and I'm like running to my computer. I'm like, yes, I agree with whatever everybody else said, right? Mutes. And then all of a sudden, like I'm sitting in the meeting, I look over, and freaking Ren is like and I'm like, oh my god, why is Ren trying to throw up? Why now, right? Like, what are you doing? And I get up, and I pick up Ren, and I try to like position him because he's like over my carpet. And so I try to position him over, like, I have this silicone mat, which is like a spill mat for anything. And I've been using that to like try to contain as much mess as possible with the doggos. And I like position him over the mat, and I'm just like, there's no pee pad on the mat right now. I'm like, maybe I have time to like run and go grab a pee pad. And I slightly let go of him, and I'm like, don't wander away from the mat. And I try to run to the kitchen, but he starts like rotating, like pivoting, and I have to run back to him and like grab hold of him and like reposition him over the mat. I'm like, nope, screw it. I'm just gonna clean it up over the mat. I'm like, I look over and I see a bowl, and I'm like, I grab the bowl, and I'm like, just throw up in the bowl. Just throw up in the bowl. And he's like, "Meh," and he just threw up some, like, it was acid. It was some like acid, and I'm like, okay, okay. And I like there, but he still like missed a little bit. So there's still like schmidge on the silicone mat. Thankfully, it's like a little bit. But now I have to be like super duper quick because now I'm just like, okay. None of you guys try to lick this up. And I'm like, I pick up the bowl, I run to the bathroom, I put it in the sink. I grab some paper towels. I rush back to the silicone mat. My meeting is still going on. They're talking away. I'm wiping up this mat. They're talking about a subject that's pertaining to me. I'm trying to pay attention. And then they start asking me a question. They're like, hey, 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 is she there? Is she there? I run to the computer. Yes, I'm here. I totally agree with what so and so said. Mutes. Runs back to the trash, cleans up the mat. And it's just like, and then I run back to the computer. I like wash everything up. I run back to the computer, and I sit there, and then the both of the dogs are now like activated, and they're like all jumping on me and like wanting to play in that very moment. They're like and I'm just like and I'm like crying, trying to like play with them with my hand while paying attention to the meeting. And then like every so often they ask me a question, and I unmute, and I'm pretty sure they could hear me being like pounced on, like just being demolished, and then I mute again. But maybe not, because nobody asked any questions, right? Let me see. Yes, get a beeper. Which one's the beeper? How often do you water them? There's a bowl that I leave out. Speaking of, Gah. Oh wait, I did actually bring up water. Thank you for the hydration. This wouldn't be a problem if you got a cat. Dude, I still don't know. I don't trust if I can have cat because like of the scar in my eye. I don't trust that I can have a cat. I don't know. Hi pudding. Hi pudding, hi pudding, hi pudding. How are you? At least you're not shrimping at your desk all stressed the whole time. I'm still kind of shrimping at my desk. My lumbar still hates me a little bit. My lumbar was hating me a little bit because I'm sitting on the living room. I'm sitting on the living room floor doing work at my kotatsu, which is like a floor table. So like I don't have the sit up straight. It's so I try. That's definitely the puppy life. I've never had puppies. Friggin' Belle is like laughing at me. He's just like, I know all of this. I had to deal with this before, because he had puppies before. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's great. I've never had to deal with this before. And you're dumping your puppy on me. I have two puppies to deal with. And I've never had to deal with this before. Oh. Hi, Alex. How are you doing? You haven't watched Twitch since January 13th. But you can't miss you talking about puppy terror. Oh my god. They straight up they are such a menace. Specifically Belle's puppy. And like Kogi doesn't really bark, so that's like a good thing for me. But then Ren barks, which makes me a little bit worried. A little bit. And I'm just like, oh. Just remember, you do not adopt cat. Cat adopts you. That's true. I haven't been selected by the program yet. If I do, I sure hope it's hypoallergenic. Which I guess. Have you guys ever seen a Bingus in the wild? Do Bingus cats in the wild ever exist? I feel like you can only get Binguses from breeders. Poppy. Yeah, puppies. You're going to tap you to take me to a board to keep your back straight. I just need plank. You have not seen wild binguses. Yeah, I don't imagine binguses would survive very well in the wild. I don't imagine they would. Gonna send a cat to your home and make it happen? No, it's okay. It's okay. Go. I don't need a cat. If you find a wild cat
Oh,
with not
tea
fur,
cakes.
don't. Oh, because that would mean like mange, right? Sanada, congratulations on surviving 17 months. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you. I Ay, ayaya, ayaya. Oh yeah, also, wow, Lunar New Year. Let's go, let's go. I made myself some lechon last night, um, to fulfill the pork prophecy that Archie requested that I eat. I didn't have access to duck, and I didn't feel safe being able to like leave my home. I didn't feel safe leaving my home with puppy, so I couldn't go get myself some duck, but I did have some pork belly, so I just made myself some lechon. Mm. I hope that suffice. I hope that suffices. Uh, uh, uh. We got bobcats. Bobcats are hypoallergenic. Bobcats are also wild animals, aren't they? They are very, very much wild animals. It is. It is worth the shot. Got it. I'm actually kind of sad that this thing expired. This thing that I was looking at expired. I should have jumped on it a lot sooner. Depression sets in. Depression sets in. Depression sets in. Depression sets in. I just. I wish I had somebody to talk to about this. But I also don't want to talk about this on stream. It's one of those things. I don't want to talk about it on stream, but I wish I had somebody to talk to about this. But that means I'm gonna need to call somebody. You still need to cook your duck. You're We're thinking sausage, duck, cylinder. What's a duck cylinder? Oh, you mean like just duck sausage? This feels so weird. Anyone of you ever give up social media for a month? You feel like you shouldn't be here? What? Why? For a whole month? Let me think about that. No, that's only ever happened to me for like a week when the internet didn't exist. When the internet didn't exist, that felt kind of weird. Not being able to be like connected to anybody. I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know. I was that person that would be like on the phone for like 5+ hours just talking to somebody because I need to have interactions. I'm also that person that like hangs out in the tea room while I work because I need social interaction. You act like house cats aren't also basically wild animals. They just pretend better than other animals. Uh, uh, yes and no. Yes and no. It's like if you've ever seen a stray dog be outside versus a house dog be outside. Now place them next to a road. Which one do you think will just prance across the street willy-nilly, potentially getting themselves hit by a car? Uh I definitely have seen a lot of house dogs do that. I and me being dumb, I have also inadvertently like tried to jump out of a moving vehicle to chase down a dog that's dangerously running across the street because that's also just as safe. A human running across the street chasing a dog running across the street. But I have done that and I have seen that. Uh I'm pretty sure both of us are house trained, but I'm pretty sure a wild stray dog would not do that. At least I haven't seen one that does that ever so willy-nilly. Otherwise, they would just be dead. You've seen people just pick up coyote pups on the side of the road after smoking the mom, and just raise them as dogs. Rich people will pay a lot for a trained pet coyote. That's interesting. That's also very depressing. That's so interesting, but also so very, very depressing at the same time. Cat chasing dog, what a crazy world. They just don't like me though. Anytime I've ever like tried to trace down like a lost dog, they just don't like me. They don't trust me. They don't. And so then it's like difficult because then it's just like they just run forever. And I'm not fast enough to get them. Or at least I'm not like gusto enough to just willy-nilly bolt across the street, even though I have done so. But I have followed a dog. I followed a dog. There was one like complex that I lived in where it was the unit was all encased in. So like even we had like an uh what do you call it? An outside area inside outside. It was like a court inside. So like the apartment complex structure was like the shape of a donut, and in the middle was like a court area where you could just walk around and hang out and stuff. And I used to walk Mia there, and one of the times I was out there, I noticed like this tiny black puppy that would just kind of roam. And I out of curiosity, I followed this puppy for like maybe an hour. I followed this puppy for an hour with Mia, trying to figure out if this puppy was like stray or owned. And I was so thoroughly convinced that the puppy was owned because the coat was too clean. However, I couldn't tell if it was stray because I was watching this dog like try to eat every single trash that it came along. Like it was just nom nom nom, like rummaging as if it wasn't a fed, like as if it wasn't fed or anything. And it was just roaming around loose, and I was just so confused. And so eventually, I just took this dog. I just took this dog and I just like quarantined it in my bathroom. And I think this is around the time where what is it? Uh I don't know. I was still like in between like taking care of Mia and also like being in this other unit thing that like I wasn't sure what to do with this dog. And I had asked one of my friends to come over to take a look at the dog cuz I was just like I don't know what to do. And they were just like, "Yeah, this dog looks too clean to be a stray." But also there's no identification. There's no collar or anything, right? And I'm like, maybe I keep dog. Maybe I keep this dog. And I guess while I was like making dinner, they took the dog for a walk around the complex again. Uh and then like one of the neighbors saw that they were walking the dog and they're like, I recognize that dog. That's my neighbor's dog. And they're like, oh, is it really? And they're like, yeah, let me get like I think so. Let me get her. And so like they walked to this unit and they opened the door, like they knocked on it and opened the door and like without a word, without saying anything, the owner like opened the door, immediately saw the dog, grabbed it by its neck and threw it inside the apartment and was like, "Get in here!" And then that was it. There was no words spoken beyond that. And friend was very sad because they were like, you know what, it would have been better if we just took dog because they did not think that dog was being taken care of by the said owner. Ludrigan, hi, congrats on the new pup. Thank you. Puppy is a puppy and oh my god, the puppy does the puppy things. Courtyard? Yeah, I don't know if it's called a courtyard, but it's like the complex, the units were like a donut shape. Most coyote hunters hunt every coyote regardless of age as they are a danger to livestock, pets, and children. Predator control. Plus, studies have shown that coyotes are impossible to overhunt. Interesting. Impossible to overhunt. I think the farm lady that I got Kogi from was mentioning that she also had like she had eagle problems and coyote problems. So like she was mentioning that she could not have cats on the farm because the coyotes kept killing all of the cats. So she could not have any cats. And then she said the eagles also try to take the puppies, so she like the dogs bark at the eagles and she has to come out and like try to hit it with a BB gun to scare it away. Becca, after snatching random dog, you're mine now, you're mine. Well, you know what's funny is that like I kept seeing this dog run loose in the courtyard. Like it just kept somehow escaping. But like I couldn't catch him after that. After that initial one, I couldn't catch him because he would just kind of trot away. If people are that way to their animals, you're always concerned if they have kids. That's true. That's true too. Ah, that's so sad. Did you just end that story on a bad note? I mean, how else? I mean, that's what happened. Puppy got taken away and like I think when I was leaving that complex, I was just like, I swear if I see this puppy again, I'm taking. And you wanna know what the sad part is? Like, I was filling the U-Haul, I had my hands full with furniture and everything. Guess what I saw? I saw the puppy literally roaming around in the parking lot again, but my hands were full. I could not go and snatch a puppy. And by the time I like deposited the thing that was like in my hands, puppy was gone again. And I was so mad because I literally, I swore it. I was just like, if I see this puppy, like as I'm moving out, like as I'm leaving, I will I will take this puppy. And I saw him. I did. But like could not catch. This dog is teasing me. I sure hope this dog is doing okay, wherever he may be. You're like 90% sure you're a real girl. Who is best girl in your opinion, Ray or Asuka? Uh, I've not really watched Evangelion. If I'm being quite honest with you, I've never quite watched Evangelion. However, I'm a little biased to the aesthetics of Asuka without knowing anything about her. She seems aesthetically pleasing to me. Although they are both aesthetically pleasing. I feel like mood-wise, I would be more Rei because I'm more of a kudere and Rei's a kudere. So like kindred spirit wise, I'm more of a Rei character, but like visually, they kind of put Asuka in like cooler outfits, I think. Cause there's the one art of her where she has like a newsboy, the black newsboy cap or whatever, and she has like that black dress with the white ruffles. That's kind of cute. So hard to say. I don't, but best girl means like personality wise. I don't really know anything about their personality other than Rei's a kudere and Asuka does not like dolls. That's the only thing that I know about them. That's what my sister has told me. Beko-san, please give good ending to story. I tried to get dog but didn't. I'm sorry. TM, hello. That's the same problem here. Oh, that the coyotes kill the cats. Wait, so you can't have cats? The coyotes will get them? That's why you always keep your hands full. Don't want to steal dogs. You know what? That's fair. I don't know if the dog was microchipped. Actually, what does that mean, by the way? What is the? Because Mia was microchipped, but I never actually like used her microchip or like I don't know how to access the data. I don't know how to access the data of her microchip when she had microchip. I don't know what the website was, but she was microchip. Best of luck. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm sorry if I answered your question wrong. Both answers are wrong. Misato is the obvious choice. Misato is the adult, right? She's the adult. Yeah, the one that drinks. Scare off eagles, pop coyotes, pop bobcats, pop raccoons, scare off hawks, ravens, pop bears, pop cougars. You have these many creatures visiting you on a regular? That's crazy. Blarg. It's an RFID tag. You're not sure who has a scanner other than the doctor, dog catcher slash pound. Do they return them to you if they catch them? Creatures, la creatures, so many creatures. The purple haired adult is optimal. But all she does is drink, doesn't she? All she does is drink. Also have still not seen Evangelion. It was not deemed Beko safe. By my sister said it was not deemed Beko safe. In accordance to my sister, it was not Beko safe, but she described a fair bit to me, and that is all that I know. I wonder which character my sister liked. I don't know. That's just a relax. That's just to relax after work. LOL. She does other things. Oh, frick. She does other things? All I know is that she drank a lot. And her beer was used to censor Shinji's dick, along with toothpicks. And something about a penguin. And there was a blonde doctor. Cats last a week on average. Dogs fend off what they can, and donkeys kill most carnivores. Donkeys? Really? Donkeys are aggressive? Like that? Like they can defend themselves against carnivores? Like they full blown fighters? Also, why can't cats like defend themselves. Aren't dogs usually more docile? I mean, I know dogs can be protectors, but like, aren't cats also good at surviving or running? Which version was described? The original with original ending? The original with movie endings? Or the rebuilds? They are not the same. I don't know. I don't know the difference. What is the difference? I think the one that my sister knew of is the one where she described an ending where everybody's clapping and going, "Good job, Senji, good job, Senji, good job, Senji."
Level
And
up.
that's all I know. The Pokemon Pharaoh! Hara hara! Thank you so much for the follow. With every level I go stronger. Thank you, thank you! But in all seriousness, Ramiel is the best girl. Who the frig is Ramiel? I don't know that. I don't know that name. Is that the brown-haired girl that's like got a pink colorway with glasses? Or is that I don't know who. They are used on farms for wolf protection. The donkeys? The donkeys protect against wolves? That's crazy. Really? Don't wolves take down like giant elk and deer, but donkeys is what throttles them? Donkeys are the best farm defense. Really? That's kind of insane. Donkey? I donkey. Ramiel is a giant flying blue cube. What? A cube? What does the cube do? Cats try, but even dogs struggle against cougars and eagles. Oh, interesting. Interesting, interesting. I learned something. I learned something. You'd think cats would be good survivors, but I guess they are tiny. But also, I don't know, dogs tend to be super friendly. But also, I don't know. The cube fires lasers and screams geometrically. How do you scream geometrically? Or how do you scream geometrically? How do you scream with geometry? You can tell you much secrets of the tetragrammaton. Tetra is this more Evangelion references? Dude, all I know is that like I think the version my sister told me about didn't have the white-haired guy that's kind of like is he gay for Shinji? Is Shinji gay for him? Is that part of the same series that my sister watched? Did he exist there? Is he alive? Is he dead? And then also there was the brown-haired girl with the glasses. I don't know if she's in the version my sister watched or if that's a different chick. Or I don't know. I think there's also a version where there's like a lot of rays, multiple rays. Is it over? Is Evangelion over? Are they done making it?
There's an incoming update to the bounty board.
Holy break! We have a bounty on our hands. Let's go. Let's go check out the bounty board, everybody. I hope it still works. Oh frick, the audio is not working. Why is the audio not working for you guys?
How y'all doing?
And now it's time for Big Shots, the show that tells all about fugitives.
Chuck's howdy.
See, why the frick are you broken with your audio? Welcome in, Raiders! It's Jex. Jex was literally doing... What kind of crimes were you doing? What is he doing, Bicky? You were doing just chatting crimes? Heinous. How dare you just chat? Only just chatting? You need to do more. You need to also yap. You need to cry, scream, wail, all of it. In your walls, you're in my walls, you're in my walls. You wanna babysit my dog? If you're in my walls already, you wanna babysit my dog? You wanna You need to watch that anime, but you get spoiled of the endings. Still, should you still watch it? You should probably still watch it. It's a classic. It's considered a classic, isn't it? Evangelion is considered a classic. Uh, is very good, honestly. Absolutely perfect. You hear it? You hear it? You hear you Oh wait, you do hear it? Why didn't I didn't see it in the my audio mixer wasn't showing it. But maybe I'm hallucinating. Maybe I hid that audio file and I just can't see it. Maybe I can't see it. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. I'm just yapping. We're both yapping about I have a new puppy. I adopted a new puppy, and also yapping about Evangelion, and also yapping about how donkeys apparently are lethal fighters and good defense systems on farms, which is crazy. So there's plenty of variety of conversation going on, whichever one you want to jump in on. Uh You were doing Slop Sunday. You play a bunch of games and see if they are good. Was any of them good? Did anything stand out? Wait, it's not Sunday. Is it Sunday? Is it Sunday for you? Is it Sunday for you? Where? Ow! It's so big. How am I supposed to see where to dodge it from? Just go into it knowing that it is first and foremost a character study more than anything else. Surrender your leader for the bounty? Yes. Get that bounty. Do they bite? No.
Beko, I keep giving you warnings and you still get hit? You suck.
Dude, it's so big. How am I supposed to see where it's coming from? Stop throwing the big stuff. Do they bite? They don't bite. They just lovingly graze their teeth along your flesh. And possibly nibble and gang 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 gang, but they will never bite. Dick. I tried the dug. We're closer to getting rabbits now. Really? Just need to finish a few more long tasks, but the main stuff of the hutches are done. Nice! Ow. That came too fast. No! It's coming from the top where I can't see. Heard it loud and clear. Oh, was it super loud? Hold on. Maybe I do have all of my... Oh, frick. All of my... It's like frickin' I think I updated OBS. I updated everything and it made all of my... Ah! I made all of my settings like really kooky. I can't see it right now. It's because it's not playing, I can't see it. I'll try to fix it later. I'm so sorry if it was so loud for you guys and it wasn't like balanced. Mari Makinami is the brunette girl in the pink plug suit. The boy with the white hair is Kaworu Nagisa. Mari is only in the rebuilds. Kaoru is in all of them to different extents. Doesn't he die? I'm assuming he dies. Haha, no. No, you don't want to babysit them now that they nibble and graze. You also learned that geese are security guards for Brazilian jails. Brazilian jails? Why the jails? I know geese are pretty good at being security for like if you own ducks and chickens. Cooks uses geese to protect the ducks and chickens. So I know they're good defense systems for that. It is for you, time zone. How far? How many days in the future are you, Jax? Where are you? What part of the universe are you? That's a lot of days. Time zone? Time zone, you know, a couple of hours. Ha ha. But also days? Days though? How many what's the longest days in the future? I thought the most ahead you could be was like 1 day. I thought you could only be like 1 day ahead of somebody. What this is like 4 days ahead. Are we four? Is it 4 day? No. No. No? Is it really Sunday for you? Quite effective to hear a honk and assume crime is afoot. Well, that's not a geese honk. Beko, please. What did I do? That is what she said. What? What did I say? What did I say? Huh? Spoiler-ish. Oh, am I not supposed to say anything? I'm sorry. I don't know anything about Evangelion. You can't trust anything I say. I'm literally running off of like third degree information. You can't trust anything I say. I don't know. I've never seen it. I could literally be telling you like, guess what? The Lord of the Rings, what happens in the Lord of the Rings is somehow they stumble upon a ring, right? And this ring corrupts you when you put it on, and when you put it on, it just kind of brings out the obsessive nature in you and turns you into like a yandere. And I don't know exactly what power it actually gives other than turns you into a yandere for this ring. And it's found by a little guy with furry feet, and he's kind of friends with a tall old wizard guy who's like, Zomg, I know what that is. Evil is afoot. We must take you to the council to figure out what's going on. And the little guy's like, I don't really want to go out of my town. Can't you just take it? And the wizard's guy like, no, I don't want the responsibility. It's too evil, too tainted, too much corruption for my hands. You take it. You have more pure of heart or something like that. And then he's just like, oh, okay. And he's just like, well, can I take my best friends with me? And he's just like, yeah, sure. So he takes like his best friends and like two frat boys that are like really food obsessed, and they go on this journey, and they go to like this kingdom, and there's a lot of pretty elves, and they have this council circle, and they're like, oh yeah, the ring needs to be destroyed, but nobody wants to take responsibility for it. They're like, listen, that little guy, that Frodo guy, he's already been tainted. He needs to be the one to take it. He bears the responsibility. He's already been corrupted. Anybody else would just be more evil. And also, we don't want to risk it. So just send the little guy to do it, right? But I guess we could kind of send an escort party for him because what's he going to do? I guess he's never seen the outside world. We could go on this adventure with him, but we don't want to touch that ring. That ring is kind of vile, right? So they create this fellowship to kind of escort the little guy, but the fellowship isn't really that like they don't have the friendship is magic kind of miracle sort of bond, and they kind of get separated and break apart, and he loses the frat boys to one area. Some other people get caught up in like different side quests and like have to stop a civil war or something like that. And um the little guy that was supposed to be escorted by everybody ends up not being escorted by anybody but his best friend and the original Smeagol guy that was like super yandere for the ring, and they go on that adventure for a little bit, trying to prevent the original Smeagol from getting the ring, and while everybody else is like having their own side quests. Right, everybody's kind of super heavily distracted. They band together for one reason and then just kind of knocked off. Right, they just kind of knocked off. So now we have the story branches into three different stories. You have the stories of the frat boys that befriends the trees, that speaks for these, and they whisper and saying hello. That takes them over like 2 hours. I think it was 5 hours actually. It takes them 5 hours just to greet each other hello. Um, and they're basically like, yo, man, just go fight. And the trees are like, "No, we won't." So then they take him to the area where the trees were cut down, and then the trees see it, and they're like, "You know what? You know what? I see it now. Let's go fight." And then they join some fight. I think they go and join the second group. So the second group that's caught up in this like civil war where like the king has gotten corrupt or something like that, or he was usurped by somebody else. I don't remember it too clearly. There was something about two towers. Maybe one tower was angry at another tower. Regardless, they were being sieged by what I think are orcs, and the elf has to toss the dwarf. You've got to toss me. And they tosses him, and they fight epically, and all of the civilians have to like escape into the bunker, and everybody is fighting the best they can, and they're like, you know what, we kind of doomed here. But backtracking, the wizard man kind of like fell off a bridge, and then he became holy, and he kind of gave himself a bath, and instead of being the gray wizard turned into the white wizard, and he deus ex machina at the top of the mountain with, I don't know what army he was bringing, I forgot, but he runs down the mountain and helps them with recruitment, or what do you call it, cavalry, reinforcements. He helps with reinforcements, and they save the day. Meanwhile, the main story plot A, with the ring, the original thing, the inciting incident, well, they're all walking up to this, I guess, unassumedly unprotected volcano where they have to deposit the ring, and they are all very tired. They're struggling. They're having social infighting with each other. Best friend Smeagol and main character. Smeagol wants to create doubt, but best friend is only thinking about best friend, and they quarrel a bit, and they fight a bit, and then he goes and tosses the ring, and Smeagol jumps over the lava to catch it, catches the ring, finally reunited, and is like woohoo, and dies with the ring. And then um the main character and best friend are like really tired, and they fall asleep on the side of the volcano, only to be picked up by a griffin and are rescued and taken to elf in a sanctuary and healed, and all is well with the world. And that was Lord of the Rings. How accurate was that? Did I get everything? You spent how long was each movie? How many movies was there? 3 movies or 4 movies? Each movie was like 3 hours long. Guess what? I saved you guys like what? How many is it, 3 or 4 movies? Was it 3? It has to be 3 cuz it's a trilogy, right? But they didn't do like a part 1 part 2 thing, right? Please tell me they didn't do a part 1 part 2 thing. Did they? If it's a part 1 part 2, then it was like 12 hours. I saved you guys 12 hours. Time zones are weird, man. You got one friend that's already in June. No, you're lying to me. You're gaslighting. You should watch Akiba Maid War. You'll never trust again. Why does that sound familiar? I don't know if I've seen this. Beko LOTR is now canon. I had a friend that was really obsessed with Lord of the Rings. They even went as far as to like say that they spoke Elvish. They had like a notebook and were trying to teach themselves the Elvish language, and they said that I could never be allowed to be an elf because I wasn't blonde, and only elves were like blonde hair, and so I wasn't allowed to be an elf. I'm like, okay, I guess. You know what I realized? I would enjoy Becca reviewing anime ASMR. I don't know if you want that. I could be super hypercritical of anime. I could be like really, really hypercritical of anime, and I get like very annoyed conceptually at story plots. I get so mad. I don't think it would be so much ASMR, if anything. Especially anime she's never seen. Un- uninformed options only. Only things that I have been informed about, what I assume, what I've seen in commercials, what little Yes, to get the real OMFG response. I could tell you about Harry Potter. You want to hear about would legit watch a YouTube channel of Beko summarizes and reviews. I've actually thought about that. I've thought about it. I had a couple of options of things that I wanted to do, and one of them was like as explained by cat or something, as explained by internet cat or something. I don't know. I was trying to think of something witty to call the like segment. Because everybody gets really upset at the way that I explain or summarize movies or things. Because, like, yeah, I don't know. But also, am I wrong, though? Am I wrong? Some animation wizards, please. We need to see this story in animation form. That would be a lot of animating. I'm just gonna say, we would just need to have, like, stick figures or something. And this is why it took 3 movies to cover, like, 15 miles of land. 15 miles? Is that all? Is that all they had to walk? 15 miles? 15 miles also. Let me think. Oh, 15 miles isn't that much. Yeah, that's not too much. It's one movie in 3 parts. Is it all just no, it's not. It's all one book just in 3 parts. It's a trilogy. That's why they call it a trilogy. That's exactly what you anticipate for me to just like make everybody angry with how I explain things. No, not HP, please. Can still barely breathe. Your friend is still losing his schnapps over Lord of the Rings. Really? About my explanation of Lord of the Rings? Is there more that I'm missing out on Lord of the Rings?
Ads are dropping in 2 minutes.
By the way, I've never seen The Hobbit before. But what I understand of The Hobbit is that The Hobbit is a prerequisite to Lord of the Rings, and it takes place basically explaining how the life of Smeagol before Smeagol became Smeagol, and he had an epic adventure, adventuring with Gandalf the Grey. I don't know what adventures he had, but he had adventures. 3 of them. No, it was 1 book, but they made the movie into 3 of them. And what I know is that Legolas wasn't supposed to be in this. Legolas was mentioned maybe once in the book, but didn't participate in the movies or didn't participate in the journey. But the movies were so popular with so many people fawning over Legolas that they just had to self-insert him in so that they could make more fangirls squee over the hot elf guy. So he's in the story. But just know that all of his segments in the movie aren't real. They're hallucination. They never existed. They're just there to make the fangirls scream and wail. My friend was a Legolas fangirl. I know this because I had to babysit her Legolas cardboard standee. She had a Legolas cardboard standee. Um and at one point I think she was in between moves between like her mom and dad. And so I had to babysit her cardboard standee, and it had to like sit in my room, like, and I placed him behind the TV. And mind you, this guy is kind of creepy because it's a cardboard standee of a person. It's in the shape of a person, right? And let me remind you, I'm kind of blind. Okay? When I take my eyeballs out, I'm kind of blind. So when I go to sleep or when I wake up in the morning and I don't have my contacts in, friggin' I just see a silhouette, like a blurred silhouette of a man in the corner of my room that I just don't recognize. And I keep forgetting that I have this cardboard standee. And especially like when I'm trying to go to bed and it's like dark and you just see this dark silhouette in the corner of your room. It's like the creepiest thing ever. And I'm just like, I had to tell my friend, I'm like, dude, when are you picking up your boy? Like, when are you picking up your boy? What makes Beko scream and wail like a fangirl? Salmon, you presume? I actually have a curated list of guys, anime 2D anime boys, or not even anime boys, of fictional men
ADSR
that
running for 180 seconds.
it's a list. It's my fangirl list. I actually had to curate and make this list because I was asking somebody to do fan art for each of these guys. Keeping in mind that I've grown out of the fangirl phase, by the way. I still love these men, but also like I'm not a screamer, okay? I'm not a dolphin. That's what I used to call the fangirls that would like scream. I'd call them dolphins. I actually drew like a mini comic to my friend explaining these fangirls. I'd be like, these girls speak echolocation. These girls like I drew a comic where like they are screaming for their fanboys and they are pitted against dolphins and they end up breaking the glass and the dolphins escape and they yeah, so I'm no longer a dolphin, guys. I'm no longer a dolphin. That's something that like my guy friends would say to me. They're like, because they were so used to like a bunch of girls being fangirls, anime nerds being huge fangirls, and they were like, you know, for as huge of an anime nerd you are, I really appreciate that you're not like a fangirl, like you don't go like ballistic crazy. And I'm like, hmm. Oh, I got out of that phase uh some time ago, I guess. But if you take my man, I'm gonna have to. It's like, but if you take my man, I'm gonna have to like bend you over. I'm gonna have to twist you into a pretzel. But yeah, huh? I don't talk about it. I don't talk or obsess about it. I mean, I'll still talk about it. I'll still tell you like what the fangirl the boy fangirl list is. I can talk about that if that's what if you're curious about that. But I find that most guys aren't really interested in what fangirls fangirl about. But I can make it into a PowerPoint presentation if you ever so desire. Keeping in mind these are very young girl tastes, and you guys are gonna look at it and be like, "Huh? Excuse me." Oh man, help! You're being spooked by paper, a Beko stray. You know, paper can be kind of scary. And hey, listen, he was more than just paper. He was cardboard. He was made of cardboard. And he stood there in the corner of the room looking at me menacingly, okay? Beko has husbandos. I do have husbandos. You know what I've never thought about? Getting fan art of me with the husbandos. But but I don't know, that'd be kind of weird. That would be kind of weird. Thankfully, I think a lot of the characters, a lot of my husbandos are actually fairly old. So you can't do that thing where that people always do for like the VTubers that obsess over the guys and they get their voice actors to like say hello to them. I don't think any of the voice actors are still active or around. Slash, it's been so long since I've seen a lot of these characters that like I don't remember, like I don't fully remember what their voices look like, some of them. Um so yeah, that can never happen to me. That can never happen to me. Except for maybe one. Hold on. Bishi husbandos. Takes your man. Don't take my man. Don't take him. Garrus. Yeah, that was the that was the one I'm thinking about. I'm like, the most modern one I think would be Garrus. I've mentioned that to you guys before. Calibrations. Calibrations. My brother would get so upset at me, right? Because like we were both playing Mass Effect and but like different files, but like we had this hard rule where like he couldn't go past me in the story because he plays so much, like addictingly, that if he passes me in story, then it's just kind of like I get lazy and I don't want to continue it, right? And so like I had to play first and get further ahead than him. And then he had to stop. And then friggin' he would get so annoyed at me because we also played Mass Effect in the wrong order. Rianari, congratulations on surviving 27 months. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you. So my brother and I, we played Mass Effect in the wrong order. We bought Mass Effect 2 first before Mass Effect 1, and we played halfway through 2 before I got really frustrated and I'm just like, let me start from the beginning. So then I went and I played 1, only to find out that I could not romance Garrus in the first game. And that really pissed me off. So in the first game when I'm playing, I spent a lot of time just walking to the, where does he stay? Was it the engine room or something? I spent a ton of time going out of my way just to go see Garrus, and then like seeing him, talking to him, and then like saying out loud like, why won't you notice me? And my brother would get so annoyed because he knew like none of my interactions would mean anything, right? And I'm just like, Garrus, why won't you notice me? And I'd like cry out loud. I'm like, I just want you to notice me. And he's just like, I need to go back to these calibrations. And I'm like, Garrus, screw your calibrations and just pay attention to me. And you know what's funny is that like so many like I around that time also found that other people were in love with Garrus, and they made like parody songs of like, Garrus, why won't you like love me? Like put away those knucking calibrations. And I'm like, this is such a mood. People feel the same way. But I spent like my entirety of Mass Effect 1 just pining over Garrus. And I was just like, ugh. And then I finally got to have Garrus in like the second game, and I'm just like, Garrus, please. He's such a good boy. And then I have the Garrus body pillow, and I have the Garrus plush. And it was so funny because I had a friend that really liked drawing hot guys, right? And so she was actually the one. She my friend Rianari actually knows who this person is. I had a friend who only ever wanted to draw hot guys. And so she also wanted to do, try to do a Patreon or something like that. And I was just like, I can be a test Patreon for you. And she's like, yeah, give me your hot guys. Give me your hot guys. And I'm like, I mean, I guess I can make a fangirl list for you, but I will arrange it from easiest to most difficult. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm just like, I think some of these will be very difficult for you to do. And she's like, okay. And she like looks at the list and she's like, why is this guy the most difficult? I'm like, Garrus? Garrus is kind of best boy, but he's like probably gonna be difficult for you. And she's like, no, it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad, right? And she like looks him up and she's like, oh, uh, uh, uh. And I'm like, what? What's wrong with him? He's beautiful, isn't he? And she's just like, you, you find you, uh-huh. The attractive? And I'm like, yeah, he's got a beautiful set of hips. He's got like nice protruding collarbone. He's got the face of an angel. What's wrong with? And she's like, mm, if, if you if you say so. And I'm like, he's beautiful. Garrus is beautiful. Um, you never can resist, and it makes me wonder how you got all that money. Who? Wait, it's a good thing you haven't told us who the husbandos are. You don't think your art commissioning could resist it? Wait, where's his original message? Here it is. Hi, Summer Whiskey. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the yeet. Are you suggesting that you would commission saucy art of me and my husbandos? Of me and husbandos? Are you suggesting that? I'm trying to think who's the top tier husbando. I mean, they all please on different levels. Hi, Rianare. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I've been kept busy by doggos, but also I've been spending much of my time in the living room. Uh, whoops. You hire the cheapest artist you can find off of Reddit. You also are really good at saving money. That's funny. You don't use like VGen? Reddit? Reddit is an interesting place to source artists. I've never thought about sourcing artists off of Reddit. Mass Effect, huh? Since the topic came up earlier, Tali is best girl. Tali is best girl. I like Tali too. My crew was always Garrus and Tali. Tali is so much best girl. Was it last subathon where you ex Garrus art was a goal? I don't remember. I think it was cringe fan art was one of the goals where I would because I don't do that. I don't, and it's kind of embarrassing because I'm like, I'm pretty tame. But also like if I were to get fan art, like I the fangirl, it's like you know when you have that meme where it's like three wolves are fighting inside. The fangirl wolf, the cringe wolf, and I don't know what the third one's doing. The one that has no brain cells, they're all fighting within me. If I were to get like a Garrus fan art, I think I would like die, cry, and be happy all at the same time, but I would like seethe and cringe, and I would just like twist my insides and want to like be buried alive. I caught the Beko stream. Hi! How are you? Hello. How are you doing, Turbo? Also, hello, Mr. Bad A. What's up? 110 note for good GIF. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Ooh, save it, download it, clip it, and we can turn it into a GIF. I want, yes. What did you walk into? We're talking about my husbandos. Well, I haven't really listed them. I have a list. Welcome back. Hi. It's nice to be back on a very casual setting. On a very very casual setting. I do want to get more back into my regular routine. Absolutely. And then especially trying to plan things for 2.0 debut eventually. Eventually. That is what you're suggesting? The biggest hurdle to getting art of you is who to pair you with? Avi, of course. But now you have a secondary wife. Can you make like a threesome between me, Avi, and Ray? But like, yeah? I don't know. Wait, who to pair me with who? What do you mean? What do you mean? If we're talking about husbandos, I think Garrus. Garrus is pretty difficult for artists to do though, because he is an alien man, and if you don't get him just right, then he just kind of looks weird. Then there's other characters. I don't know if I want to name them. I don't know if I want to name them. Maybe we can make that a subathon goal where I'll make a PowerPoint presentation of all my husbandos and explain why they are of husbando tier. Is there a difference fangirl and cringe? I don't know. Can you be fangirl and not cringe? Is it possible for that to exist? Can someone be a fanboy and not be cringe? Can somebody be a fangirl and not be cringe? Maybe not. Well, if you accept your cringe, then you are not cringe. If you accept it, it's cringe only if you're cringing. Exactly. If you accept the cringe, you are not cringe. If you accept yourself as you are, it is fine. Avi has a rule of no lewd art of her and other VTubers. Oh. 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 Wait. I have a question for her. Exactly what Sarah said. Garrus has Bondo base. I love Garrus. He is so pure, innocent cinnamon roll. He is best boy. I love him. I love him. Him and his knucking calibrations. This should be fun. What do you? I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Speaking of, sorry, you guys have freaking distracted me, and I now need to look up Garrus. I just wanna be reminded of how great Garrus is. I haven't played the HD. Cook's got me. Cook's got me the HD for Mass Effect, and I've been saving that to like do on a stream. But like because Mass Effect is such a long game, I'm just like, dude, it's gonna take me forever. I need to finish my current queue of games, right? I'm trying to do that. You know what's currently on my queue? Red Dead Redemption. We still gotta get Bill, so I still need to finish Red Dead Redemption. I still need to finish Mineko's Night Market. I need to finish the Isomnium Files as well. Those are 3 games off the top of my head that I think I need to finish. I know there's technically Fallout is one, but also Fallout was kind of a really broken game, and I need to figure out. I need to ask Avi what she did to get her Fallout to work. Because I basically was like, I can't continue playing this until I can figure out how to make it more stable. Because I think I ended up playing. I had 3 streams where I did the same thing over and over again. Garrus lines moments that make. Why is this video called this? Garrus lines / moments that make my panties hit the floor. Wait, I need to know. I need to know. Hold on. I need to know. What the frick is this?
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Ooh, sorry. Huh? Are we still going to finish? Totally not horror delivery game. I don't know if I can finish that game. Considering the fact that it caused me to throw my headphones across the room, I don't know if I trust myself to keep my composure enough to not destroy my electrical setup and facility. Just saying. Did you miss it? I don't know if I didn't complete delivery game, no. But I don't know if I can trust myself. I don't know if I can trust myself. Made for back. So was that about not screaming anymore as a dolphin? Listen, I don't indulge myself these days. I don't indulge myself. Does that make me no longer? He didn't do anything except for like that was literally the cutscene where like that was the angel cutscene where you're re-recruiting Garrus in the second game, and you're trying to find Angel, and like when you finally meet him, he like puts down his gun and he like lifts his leg and looks cool. God, I'm gonna be such a mess when I eventually play Mass Effect for you guys. I'm gonna be such a massive you guys are so used to me being like very monotone and chill. I'm gonna be such a bloody mess. I'm gonna be freaking you guys are gonna be like so distraught, and you're gonna hate seeing me like be a fan. Mess of you guys are gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna be like, this is not my Oshi. My Oshi doesn't like visually fangirl over things. I've never known her to like heave and seethe. Oh, hold on. Let me respond back to Avi. Okay. Sorry, type. What is this? I don't know. We've seen you around scooters. I like scooters. That's different though. Scooters is just like an obsession, but it's not like I become a dolphin, right? It's not like I become a dolphin for scooters. I get hyper excited, like freaking a dog wagging its tail, but that's different than freaking what are the words used for that? Um thirsty. Thirsty drooling dolphin screams. Yeah. Listen, I've been alone for a long time. Becca, as she squeals over fictional mad-ish guy. No, what? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm just saying Garrus is a pure cinnamon roll of goodness. That's all I'm saying. Dude, these words, the word triggers have like never worked. They stopped working for the longest time. They have been broken forever. What did you come back to? Nothing. We were just talking about Mass Effect. That's it. Only Mass Effect. Just Mass Effect and only that. That is it. That is all. Nothing else. No other reason other than to talk about how great a game Mass Effect is. And that I've technically never completed Mass Effect. But I swear if Garrus dies, I'm going to cry. I was not. No, I wasn't. Freaky. No, I'm just saying Mass Effect is a pretty good game. A lot of people were very, like, Mass Effect was really, really popular at the time it came out. Marfred, hada, thank you so much for the follow. With every level I go stronger. Thank you. You knew Becca had a wild. Oh, what kind of wild side? I like scooters. Does that count? I like scooters. Becca was writing Garrus fanfic to Avi on the side. No. I don't think she's ever played Mass Effect. But
Absurdist Scribbler has deemed it necessary to water the cat.
I wonder if Avi would like Garrus. I don't know. I mean, Garrus is such a good boy that I wouldn't blame anybody for liking Garrus. But I also wonder if Avi like what her taste would be if Avi would actually like Jack. I can see Avi liking Jack or I don't know. I don't know if she would like the green alien guy. I don't know. Liara or Tally for Avi. Liara is a safe bet for anybody, right? Like anybody can have Liara. Becca the face cheer, I will. That's why all the time. Well, you see, when a frustrated woman finds something that excites her, she user has been banned by the broadcast. You love the open. Was it? How's it going? Hi, it's going really well. We're just talking about Mass Effect. You love the open, no thought look. What are you talking about? Thoughts are clearly existing in this brain of mine. Elite comms. Maybe Thane? Yeah, Thane's the name of the green one. But Thane is like a heavy romantic, right? Do you think Avi would like heavy romantics? Oh, frick. Hi, Avi. Avi, congratulations on surviving 47 months. Congratulations. Cat got her own tongue. What was the context? Wait, you have subversary. Congratulations. What was the subtext? What? Of what? What I was messaging you? Which part do you want to ask? The part that I was messaging you about, or the part that you walked in on me just stumbling about, pondering in my brain? It's the wasp loot stuff. Peak timing. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi there. Quick, everyone hide the mess. Avi's currently playing retro games. I don't know if Mass Effect's considered retro game enough for her to play and figure out who she would pick. Just show Avi the Garrus body pillow. We'll know based on her reaction. There's a lot more options. Does Mass Effect have it? Yes! Mass Effect does indeed have dating options. I was telling everybody that Garrus is my bae. I love Garrus. He's my husbando, like heavily. Like I literally just played a clip of him and I squealed like a little girl. It flooded back emotions of great happiness. Beko Mass Effect cam out 20 years ago. It's officially retro. Is it? Is it old? See, I have a very skewed concept of time. I have a very skewed concept of time. I consider retro games games that like my sister played. It's completely tame. Go ahead. Mass Effect EP. I think Avi's playing like really old games, like PlayStation 1 games and older. Mass Effect is like newer. It's like middle aged. I think it's like considered middle aged. If it's 20 years, it's like middle aged. Oh wait, it's not that middle aged. But listen. Miss Nectarina slides lewd convo under Mass Effect is older than an entire generation. Yeah. I don't think my sister never played Mass Effect though. She watched my brother and I play Mass Effect. And we deduced that she would like Thane. She liked the green guy, but she was, you know, reminding you that you were a boomer. Thanks. Mass Effect released in 2007. Yeah, is that considered retro enough for you, Avi? I think you were saying you wanted something in the like 1900s, or right, or something like that. Mass Effect was the game that caused that stupid sex bot controversy. What controversy? Back in your days, internet had a back in your days, meow. Mass Effect is 2 years younger than you. Holy frick! Holy frick! Holy frick! Holy frick! Holy crab! You were right. You just picked an upsetting number. Streamer meow. I did. I meow 2000. Oh, you want 2000 or older? So it's seven years past the 2000 mark. Should try Super Ghosts and Goblins. Wait, AA. You hit send. Oh ooh ah. You swear if you call you baby? Which one? Avi's still learning how to human. Games in the 2000s officially count now for retro. Ah, but it's you said 2007, so it's still it's not there yet. You need 7 more years before it's considered retro. So Avi needs to stay a streamer for 7 more years before she can play. She can officially play Mass Effect as a retro game, guys. Halo CE is 1000% retro. Avi and Beko Mass Effect stream when? I think we would. I would love to watch Avi play Mass Effect. I would love to watch her. I don't know if she would want me to commentate on her playing Mass Effect, but I would absolutely love watching Avi play Mass Effect. I don't know if you guys can stand me playing Mass Effect. I would just be consumed with nothing but me obsessing over Garrus, my love, my husband. Why won't he notice me? Garrus, please stop looking at the calibrations. The calibrations will be there. It's fine. The calibrations are perfect. You're perfect. Stop. Pay attention to me. Garrus, please. Garrus, please. Garrus. The utter descent of my mental state. Just thinking about it. Ugh. Hello, I'm Commander Shepard, and the Citadel is my favorite. Yeah, heck yeah. Oh, you don't
Beko,
know why
can
you're
you
not
stop
getting
yapping for a
Discord
minute?
DMs?
Chat needs to do some calibrations.
Guys, Avi responded to me. I don't know if she wants me to share what she said. She said, I'm okay with it. I do not care anymore. Ooh woo. There you go. TLDR, she consents. Guys, she consents. My wife consents. She doesn't care. Beko, can you stop yapping for a minute? Chat needs to do some recall. I'm having PTSD right now. I'm having PTSD. Do not care. Notice me, senpai, please. That was literally me. Me screaming, please. Can somebody make a meme of like Garrus saying that he needs to do calibrations, and then that one anime manga meme with the girl screaming like, please, babe, stop. But make that me. Please, Garrus, stop, babe. You're not sure how it'll handle the Mako parts? Which one's Mako? I don't remember. I don't remember Mako. You have no idea what you're consenting to. She's consenting. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, Senator. She consents. She consents. You heard it right here. Wait. Hold on. There you go. Plastered right there. TLDR. She consents. She consents. Consents to what? She consent. That doesn't matter. She just consents. She consents. She consents. It's right there. It's right there. The truck. The truck. Mako the truck. Which do you like better for such a context? I don't care. I don't care. Listen, she either one of them. She's both my wife. They're all my wife. Any version of Avi that is like corporealized into existence by Avi is still my wife. She's still my wife. Whatever universe she hails from, she is still my wife. Signed in blood. Pin this, please. With no context is amazing. Both? Both. I don't know. Oh. I don't know. I need Avi and Garrus. But I also want to know who Avi would pick in Mass Effect. I'm curious. My bet's on Jack. I don't know why, but my wager, I feel like Avi could pick Jack. It just feels like Jack is coded like from what I know, from what I've seen from Avi's like streams, what little I've seen is she likes the I can fix him. She likes the I can fix him people. And Jack just feels like I can fix him. Jack's Paragon romance path is pretty good. Yeah. I feel like Avi would just take one look at Jack and be like, I can fix him. Everybody else, I don't think has that strong of a need. The strong of a I can fix him need. You're not going to be browsing r/commissions for a fresh artist tonight. The game is only 17 hours long. What do you mean it's only 17 hours long? Why does it take me so long to play it? Are we starting on she has to start on the first one. She has to play them in order. She has to play Mass Effect 1, then Mass Effect 2, then Mass Effect 3. She has to play them in order. We can't have her do what I did and start with 2 and then go back to 1 and then go play 3. According to how long to beat Mass Effect. When focusing on the main objectives, Mass Effect is about 17 hours in length. If you are a gamer that strives to see all aspects of the game, you are likely to spend around 42.5 hours to obtain 100% completion. Sounds about right. Mass Effect will take you approximately 3 weeks to complete if you play for 1.5 hours a day while focusing on some extra content. 3 weeks? I highly doubt that. That would take me like 6 months. on the Beko time frame, that would take me 6 months. There's the legendary edition, so you can just do all 3. Yeah, all 3 and the DLCs. It has it all right there. I think I should have it. Hold on. I'm pretty sure Cook's got this for me. Did he not? Yes, I do. I own the legendary edition. Oh, someday. Listen, can we make that? This is my new goal. I need to finish Red Dead Redemption. I need to finish Red Dead Redemption, and I can start my new epic saga, and it might be Mass Effect. All this talk about Mass Effect. Also, I'm supposed to be playing a game today, by the way, and I'm just not. I'm too busy freaking reminiscing about Garrus. Oh, frick. I've not been ready to play Mass Effect for you guys because I'm just like, you guys aren't ready for like my cringe. You're not ready for my cringe. I'm gonna be so cringe playing Mass Effect. My brother couldn't stand me. 7 days a week for 3 weeks. Quick maths. 1.5 hours for 7 days a week for 3 weeks. For 7 days? What about if you reduce that down? If I do it like 3 days a week. If I do it 3 days a week. Beko time frame, take standard time and add 3 months. It's basically whatever it is times 3. So if it's like 42 hours times 3, friggin' it'll be like 80 plus hours for me to complete it. It'll be 80 plus hours. Me going Beko scream at Mass Effect when Beko doesn't make the choices you would. No, why wouldn't you save her? Because she's a hoe. You can't just say that and not say who. There's an artist already working on Saucy. Wait, Saucy what? Saucy Avi art, if that helps? Oh. Oh. Nobody. You know how many times I've had not safe for work art as a goal during the subathons and nobody's interested? Nobody's interested in seeing saucy art of Beko. We're Beko chat and we support this mess. Oh, I think you should start Mass Effect whenever. I need to finish Red Dead Redemption 1. I don't want to have so many incomplete games on my plate. I want to have a complete game list. And I need to find Bill. I need to complete Red Dead Redemption. I would feel incomplete if I left that on my hook before starting a new like epic journey. Beko effect. Ocarina of Beko, Metal Gear Beko. Oh my god. Ooh. She's pinned a piece on Twitter. Which one? Oh. Cause she's a hoe. Cause she's a hoe. We're interested, but we also only have so much extra money. You set the goals so high. I guess that's true. That is also true. But also, I think I'm like, uh, uh. Red Dead Redemption 1. Yeah, I need to get back to playing Red Dead Redemption 1. I've been playing a lot of just chill games, either yapping or just chill games. Beko is a say-soist, no need for not safe for work when we haven't even gotten Beko Gundam yet. Me in a cardboard box? You want the cardboard box over You want me being in a fridge, the Beko fridge? Over not safe for work art? That's crazy. I freaking want to play Mass Effect. I need to finish Red Dead Redemption. I need to finish Red Dead Redemption. I also need to finish Red Dead. I need to finish Red Dead Redemption before I upgrade to the 2.0. So probably maybe starting next week we'll get back into the Red Dead Redemption playthrough and try to steamroll through it so that we can tick that off the list. At least the Red Dead Redemption. At least the Red Dead Redemption I need to get off the list before the debut of the next model. That needs to come off the list. List to replay too. I love Mass Effect. I love Garrus. Garrus, my beloved. Because of this conversation, I'm like literally gonna go find a freaking body pillow and put the Garrus body pillow on it. I'm gonna find the Gareth body pillow. Go hug him for dinner. That's what I'm gonna do. Think how epic that would be. Oh my god. Wait, where's the Garrus video again? Hold on. Show me more Garrus line. I'm going back to that original video. Show me some other video.
Just this once.
How do you feel?
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life. You worry Daddy's rifle collection might scare Junior? I felt the same.
Ah! What was that line? I've never heard that line before. Keeping in mind, I never finished this. Did I finish it? I never finished the second game. I didn't. What was that line? Where did that line come from? When does he say that? When does he say Mass Effect is your femship usually is paired with gay. You've always wanted an Avi body pillow for your dog to sleep on? For your dog to sleep on? Freaking my dog would chew it up. I think they've been trying to pull it off the couch. She's currently on the couch with me. Avi's body pillow. I sleep with her on the couch. And freaking Kogi, this morning I was catching him trying to like grab things off the couch. She's dolphining. I'd never heard that line before. I've never heard that line before. What did he say? You're was it something? Collection of rifles? Garrus reminds you of Kakashi a bit. Really? Why? Isn't Kakashi just like pure mentor? But like Garrus in the game, he's more like what is it? He looks up to you, right? Like the way Garrus's personality is like depends on how you play the game, and it shapes the way his personality becomes. So like if you are a good person, he becomes such a good boy. If you are
Can it
like
wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Calibrations. Gah. They both have this I have extensive knowledge of kicking butt attitude. No, when you first meet him, he's so greenhorn. He's so cute. He's so green, right? He's so pure. He's so cinnamon roll. And then you can either corrupt him or you can make him like vigilante, right? And then all of a sudden he starts telling you about like his saucy stories and it's just like, excuse me? Yeah, you can either make him like a bad boy or a good boy. My Garrus is a good boy. My Garrus is a good boy. You can make him worse? Yeah, you can kind of make him worse. You can kind of make him like a bit jaded. Depending on the actions you do in game, you can kind of make him jaded. What did you do? I didn't do anything. I just know that that's an effect that like of the characters that you can romance, Garrus is the one that like his personality slightly adjusts depending on what you do. Everyone else don't care. Everybody else is like their character is like stagnant, right? They are what they are. But like Garrus, so like when creating the game and writing the game, Garrus is like kind of supposed to be a reflection of your actions in a sense. And he's kind of like, think of it as like he's kind of green when he joins you, and he's like wide-eyed. He's like wide-eyed, like pure and everything, and based off of like his experience with you, he can either become jaded or he can be like Batman vigilante sort of mindset, right? So yeah. That was like something that they purposely like wrote in, where it's just like, yeah, his personality slightly, ever so slightly changes if you're a good guy or a bad guy. Corrupt, you can corrupt scatters, yeah. Renegade for life. I think I'm Paragon, but like, oh, I do remember like I threw punches here or there, right? I do remember I did throw a punch somewhere. I'm not above throwing punches. And my brother would get upset at me because my brother would be full Paragon, like absolutely, regardless of whether or not he would choose the action or not, like in real life. So my brother is always like always pure good, right? And it's never based off of what he would do in real life. It would just be this is the morally right. This is the most epic, like the most pureness of pure good, like options. 100%, 100% are good, right? Uh, and I would play and he would expect me to also be good, but then I'll do a thing like throw a punch or punch someone out, and he'd be like, he'd be like, that shit. And I'm like, what? They piss me off. I'll still be good, but I'll like throw a punch at them. Definitely tried the renegade option. I didn't. I've never been renegade. I've never been renegade. I've been Paragon, but I've punched faces. Green doe-eyed Garrus. Hi, Beko. I can make you so bad. Garrus, good boy. Good boy. Garrus, good boy. There was an art that I found a long time ago of Garrus that I wish I had, and it's like of Garrus without wearing his armor, while also like without wearing his armor. There's like two different ones, right? One where he's not wearing his armor, and the artist really cooked with his collarbone, and he looked so saucy. Like they made his anatomy for an alien look really really good. Okay, I can't find that art anymore. And then the other one was there's an art of Garrus where he's like holding a baby Valkyrian. He's holding like a baby Valkyrian and like pressing his forehead to the baby Valkyrian forehead. And that one looks so cute too. My good boy. My good boy. You go Paragon with pretty much all dialogue, which lets you get away with a few renegade cutscene interruptions. Really? Yeah? Big burly man with baby. He go boy. Oh my god, have you seen the Garrus cosplayer? The freaking super accurate Garrus cosplayer? Oh my god. He is also beautiful. He is so like it looks super duper amazing. Hold on. Did they have it? There's like a super duper accurate Garrus cosplayer. But maybe there's been many now. Maybe there's many now. I think I would die if I got to have a picture with like a super detailed, accurate like Garrus cosplayer. Is this a
The
mask?
face of a
Is this a mask? How do I turn off the audio? Where's the
legend.
No,
Garrus the
stop. Shh, 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 shh. This face looks so accurate. How do where's my view YouTube? Look at this. Look at how detailed that mask is. Damn, boy! Oh my god, that face! His beautiful blue eyes! Wow! Wow! Wow, you sculpted his beautiful jubilee eyes, the freaking gems of the sea, your local darkness. Hada hada, thank you so much for the follow with every level I go stronger. Thank you, thank you! So how about Avi does a Paragon only stream and Beko does a Renegade stream? I've never been Renegade though. I don't even know what I am, honestly. I don't know what I fully am. Can I back out of this? How do I back out of this? There you go. They have what was another one? It has to be like super duper accurate Garrus. But like they get really nutty with some of these details. Some of these details they get super nutty with it. And it's so crazy. Especially with his anatomy. I think he has like a really weird. There was one that like they actually had to have stilts or something. I don't remember. Ooh, pretty nutty. Now all he needs to do is calibrations. Hold on. I wonder if it still exists. Calibration song. Do you think this is copyright? Do you think?
Tupethagerin 1 cup has deemed it necessary to water the cat.
Do you think I'm gonna get strugged for like showing you the song?
Need me for something? Wait. Can it wait for a bit? Wait.
Wait.
Need me for something?
Yeah.
Wait. I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Ah!
Calibrations.
Calibrations.
Calibrations. Easy, Ginger.
Yeah!
Calibrations. Well, why the hell not? We need to blow off steam. Oh, I didn't. What a moment to work on stress.
Calibrations.
Find some calm.
They're using a bass that's probably gonna get me copyright. There was another parody song that I used to watch, but I don't know if they have that one. Is it this one? Let me see. Oh yeah, here's the love song that somebody made for Garrus. Becca, if you keep gushing about Garrus, you might be forced to have someone draw him calibrating you. Garrus he's a beautiful creature. Listen to the lyrics of this. Sorry, like they cooked with just like they just made this song and it's all about Garrus. Time for me. Calibrate. Ah!
You shot my heart with one click of your sniper gun, and now I want to ride your Phoenix cannon. Our love is so pure, it's like staring straight
into the sun.
Don't really care.
Paragon or renegade.
Always seem to listen to
every single word they say.
Don't shoot, so don't wait now. Maybe you should. But every time I head down the main battery fade. Boy, let's test my flexibility. I don't want to talk about guns or your cannon.
We're tired of you calibrate.
Garrus, you know that I love you, and Garrus, you only got 6 fingers, and Garrus, that console must be incredibly complex, but Garrus, I'm kind of running out of patience, but every time I head
Down the main battery. This is so me in the first game. I was so mad when I found out. I like played like freaking 5 hours trying to get Garrus to like me, and then my brother had to tell me that you couldn't go out with Garrus in the first game, and I was so mad. I was so fucking mad. I shook my head too much. Sorry, we don't need to rewatch this. This is Virbin So this is a really old song. I'm gonna post this here for you guys for your reference to share this old creation in honor of Garrus. There you go. If anybody wants to see that link. Hi KJ! Sudden Garrus appreciation stream. Has been so long since you've seen this. You know of this video? You know of this. You were looking up images for something and saw a meme. Sorry you're late. You were doing some calibration. You suck! Other dude, I'm calibration. You no commander, no Garrus. You bring it up. She's gushing. You're half listening to avoid spoilers. You love the gush. Garrus! I love Garrus. I feel like Avi will like Jack. I feel like she will look at Jack and be like, I can fix him. I can fix him. That's my bet. I don't know when she'll ever play Mass Effect, but that's my bet. Hi Reaper, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm accidentally I'm accidentally exposing the dolphin within me. I'm accidentally exposing the dolphin within me. You wonder how Brandon Keener feels about this? Man, I'm pretty sure the voice actor for Garrus has had a lot of people thirst for him, right? This person was made by another Garrus enjoyer. It's not just me. I'm pretty
Ads
sure
are
he's
dropping in
well
2
aware that
minutes.
Garrus is best bae, okay? Gotta wait for 2 for both Garrus and Talu. Yeah, you have to wait for best bays. Right, and 2, you do. It was when you were on a Mass Effect kick and going through all the Mass Effect YouTube. Every time I go down to the main battery, say, hey, how you doing? I'm so effing tired of watching you calibrate. I'm so effing tired of watching you knocking calibrate. Hold on. I was gonna say, like, do they have instrumental version? I'd love to do like a cover of this after Mass Effect stream. Just do a Garrus cover. That'd be. Mm. Oh, they've done 2 videos. Wait, did they make this, or did somebody else make this? Sorry, I don't mean to listen to it again. They sent this link. community.livejournal.com. What is this? Oh, what did I open? Oh, it's the lyrics! I like the way you take down our enemies. When you scope and drop, it cuts straight to the heart of me. Ah! Ah! Ooh. The lyrics, they just... They're not... Garrus. What is this? Swooning for recalibration? What is this lyric you posted, Scribs?
Who's your favorite video game companion of all time?
No, definitely not Serana. It's definitely
Who's
not
this?
Serana.
Matthew Mercer seduced Garrus.
Oh,
from Mass Effect.
yeah, he's so great.
I haven't romanced a character that fast in a video game.
Yeah.
When it was available, I was like, oh, we're going, bug boy.
I've never considered cross-species intercourse.
You wanna click this video? Ooh, subliminal messaging. Wait a minute. I know you. Hi!
ADS are running for 180 seconds.
What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? One head down, something main battery. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, frick. You have a TikTok? I do have a TikTok. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. They're stuck behind the ads. Wait, if I message it. I do. But I haven't posted on my TikTok in forever. I haven't posted on my TikTok in like 5 billion years. Ever since it was banned the first time, and I've just been too lazy to get back into TikTok. I've been too lazy to get back. Social media? What is that? Actually advertising myself? What is that? Who does that? I don't know. I need to go. I need to end stream. I need to go and watch more Garrus videos and dolphin in the safety of privacy of my own home and not publicly to you guys. You guys don't need to hear my dolphin screams. Okay? I need to go and watch Garrus videos to myself and dolphin by myself. Beko TikTok got banned? No, my TikTok did not get banned. Just TikTok got banned, and I've just been too lazy to re-download it. But like, you don't remember? Like TikTok got banned, and then it got reinstated, and I just been too busy. I've been too lazy. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We need it as a sound redeem. What? My dolphin? There's like 2 instances during this stream. Clip it. Clip the dolphin sound. I don't even know if the microphone picked it up or whatever. Calibration, sound. Calibrations. If you give me a sound wave, I'll friggin' make it a soundboard. And I can put it on a Nucking sound redeem. I'm gonna be so pissed off. You guys are gonna give me calibrations PTSD again. You guys are gonna give me PTSD. Calibrations PTSD. I hear you much better when you scream. Yeah. Squeal. Squeal. Guess. I wanna like click all these videos and I wanna watch it all, but I also don't wanna spoil myself because I did not finish my Mass Effect 2 game. I didn't finish it. So like I don't know what the cutscenes are for like the 3rd game. And I'm gonna spoil it for myself. I can't watch any of these. I can't watch. I can't watch any of these. I'm gonna spoil Garrus for myself. Oh my god, I'm gonna ruin myself to you guys. Kabasaki! Hara, thank you so much for the follow. With every level I go stronger. Thank you, thank you! Calibrations. I remember saving this video a long time ago of a VTuber who was trying to do the challenge where you cut the cookie from... When she broke the cookie, she made some crazy noises as if she took damage IRL, and you were like, I love her instead. That's me! Yeah, I did do that. I freaking... I died. I freaking panic ensued. You know what I mean by that, Becca? Which one? What did you say? Oh, when I scream? Yes. I scream very loudly. I remember this video. I tried to do the sugar thing and I failed instantly. I wanted to like perfect it. And I failed. I would have died. I would have died in the Squid Games. I instantly. No chance of survival for me. Ugh. I'm quite literal. Yeah, there's such a phone, so you forgot. But after hearing how you are, I'm sure it's you. That is me. Hold on, I can even pull up the video. Hold on, it's on my YouTube. It's on my YouTube too. But dang, that's crazy. That's so crazy that you saw my TikTok video and you're here again. That was such a long time ago. I say a long time ago. I feel like that was like 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Something like that. Is it on my shorts? Here it is. Oh, frig, that was my OG model.
I haven't played Elden Ring yet, but hearing the game out of context be like this. Part 2.
Why is it doing this one?
Looks like you ain't got no bitches.
That's not the video that's on.
So there's a show, a Korean show.
Which one?
That's getting a lot of
Oh frick! I thought I could just pull it out from the frickin' tin.
Kind of talking about it. It's called Squid Game on Netflix. So there's a show,
I'm friggin'
a
died.
Korean show that's getting a lot of okay.
I thought I could be smart about it and like try to break off the edges by pulling it out of the tin. Was my thought process. Clearly that did not work. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. If you like that one, you should totally watch whatever else is on my whatever else is here. You want to see me make bread? If it will show me making bread. Where'd it go? Why is it showing any other video but the making bread? Where's my making bread video? No, show me my making bread video. You want to see me make bread? Why isn't it showing me make bread? Look at how nice. Where's my making bread?
Sounds expensive though.
Why does it? Why is my bread video banned? Why can't I watch myself make bread?
See.
3.
You know what? Just pull it up on your phone. Watch me make bread. Why won't it let me watch some of these?
3.
Okay, whatever. Screw that noise. And that's it. It's the best part. You were meant to be my streamer. Aww! Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate you being able to find me after all this time. After all this time, I lived. Even though I cracked it in half, I'm still alive. I was not disposed of, thankfully. Where are we? Need Beko art of Beko being long cat carried by Garrus as she looks at him with those big ol' eyes, the freaking boba eyes, like aw, aw. You gotta go to work. Y'all have a good night. Good night. Have a good day at work, Senator. Your favorite video is where Beko crashes a scooter into a fence while in stripper heels. That seems to be a lot of people's favorite. That is, hold on. That is a lot of people's favorite. I don't know why I moved to the center if I was going to like pull up this video to show you guys. Where'd it go? Oops. That one's also an old video. You know what my favorite video is? Mine is the Nucking Discord muting me when I'm playing the horror game with Belle. Oh, is it not as short? The stripper heels is not a short, guys. It's a video. Because it's over a minute long, it's considered a video. These are my stripper heels that I got from Goodwill because they thought this was professional attire. My hand for comparison, okay? You see how thick this is? This beautiful. This was at a Goodwill event. They were selling those shoes at a Goodwill event. I'll walk in these heels for you if I earn enough to get the stupid scooters. I mean, okay. These Nucking things. You can tell that I don't really walk in heels on a normal. Look at my freaking bow-leggedness. That is the posture of someone who does not normally walk in heels. Everybody thought that what happens next was planned and that I did it on purpose, but my original goal was to just scooter off screen, and that was it. However, I did not take into account that I live on a hill, and I did not know how to function the scooter, and I did not know what the brakes were, and I could not put my feet down. Yeah. I thought I was gonna die. I straight up thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to die. Because I could see myself going downhill super fast at incredible speeds, not able to stop the vehicle, and I look at this fence that's basically covering a ravine at the bottom, and I'm just like, I sure hope that fence is really sturdy, or I'm gonna bust through and die today. Making a funny video. Hi, Fire! How are you? You saw it so long ago, but it left an amazing impression. You always wanted to find me. You found me! You have found me. I appreciate that my video touched your kindred soul and made you smile. I hope it made you smile. That's it. The is the best part. Yee. Shorts are broken at the moment, are they? Ah, frick, they're all broken. Bread. Watch the bread. You have to open them in a new tab. Man, that sucks. Nope, shorts are just broken. Shorts are always broken. Your second Oshi? Ooh, ooh, ooh. What is a Garrus? He's a beautiful cinnamon roll from Mass Effect. He's a character from Mass Effect, and his spirit is a cinnamon roll meant to be cherished, protected, and loved. You should play some Zenless. I try to stay away from the gacha games because my wallet would hate me if I get too attached. That was funny. It's a vid. Yeah. You can hear the crunch. Man, hello. Legs in the air kind of crash. Dude, I literally smacked so hard into that. I just flung. Is this an 18 plus stream? I mean, what do I say? I'm not a Vtuber, but we are 18 plus because we are all mature adults here. Something yada yada yada. We're all mature adults. Now show off my music? Nah, you can check that out on your own time. We don't need to check out my music on stream. To die while making a funny video, we should all be so lucky. Is it worth the content though? Come on, guys. Whenever you finish your comms, you will do that Garrus art. For real? But Garrus is like really difficult because he's an alien. He's not like a human. He's an alien. He's a creature. He's a creature. Okay, thanks. Yeah, no worries. I hope you enjoy your stay. Let me see. They're all broken. They're all broken. But yeah, I need to do more shorts. Bell has this like automated thing that does shorts for him. Like it does the clips for him automatically. He just punches the stream into this automatic thing, and I asked him if he could do that for me. And he's like, sure. So maybe that might be the new system. My only worry is that obviously it takes a lot of like very little editing, right? So it's kind of like in my brain, it's like low bar, right? Versus like some of the edits that I would do, like some of those videos and stuff, right? Where I actually like go in, edit, manipulate, and I always die on the inside because I spend like X amount of time. And it always boggles my brain where I'm just like, I cannot believe I spent 5 hours editing a video that only costs 1 minute, that people will only watch for 1 minute, right? Like the time ratios does not make sense to me. And that's why I die on the inside when I edit some of the videos that I post, where I'm just like, I spent 5 hours making this for somebody to watch it for 1 minute and move on with their life. Was it worth it?
Burakon has deemed it necessary to water the cat.
Thank you so much for the hydration. Ow. Was this? Like I tell my clients who say they have a tough request, you're not a wuss, so you don't shirk away from a challenge. Okay. Well, you know what? That's a good thing. That means you're like making yourself very adaptable and versatile. You know, you're like learning instead of like pigeonholing yourself. So I guess that's a good thing, especially if you're very open-minded about that. Beko on Garrus time. Gawis. Besides, you gotta give back now that you have you here. Tonight's already great for you. I'm so glad to hear it. That is so crazy. That is so crazy that you stumble upon me again. I love it. I love it. After all this time, too. I'm glad that you found me. Glad to catch Becca's stream. Unfortunately, it's 6 a.m. Have a good one, Becca. Don't forget to snack. Yes, I actually probably should end it soon for Doggo's sake, and also for Mogwai hours and dinner and other things that I want to try to see if I can do. Yes, it was. You editing an audio for individual clips for an hour now. I know, right? I feel that where it's just like this is only gonna be like a couple minutes in somebody's life. But you know, maybe it's worth it. Cause now we have Koba here who after all these years that video has like touched them. Is Koba okay or Kobasaki? Koba? Koba? You are just like changing me up all over the place. You are spending all of them toggles right now. Unk test. Oops. I keep scrolling outside of it. Whichever you want, you've been called Koba. Kobaki. Socks? Socks? That's random. Koba. Koba's cute. You have a friend that makes compilations from all the streams he has in a year. You can only imagine the agony. If they have clips to already work with, it's a lot easier, right? If clips are like pre-clipped, it makes things so much easier. It's when you don't have clips and you have to sort through your own VODs is where it can be agonizing, because obviously that's like a lot of time spent having to scrub. Scrubbing takes like a lot of time. So if you have like a ton of clippers that just do the clips and stuff automatically for you, that makes things so much easier. You're showing the new dude the whole Beko? Oh, I see. All of my options, all of my features and options. Hi, Dragon. How are you doing? The whole Beko? Meow. Whoa. Hey, you smacked me. Or I was gonna say, you said the lookout after the smacking, but I see it's two different people. Scribs did their best to warn me, but it was after the fact. You did your best. It's okay. That's fine. I believe. Ooh, okay. I'm looking down. Oh. I need to look at this thing. Worship the donkey. Did it pop up? I didn't see it. Did it? I don't know. If I should show you some spoiler of like the rigging. I only have one video of the eyeball that was given to me like I think it was weeks ago now. Or last week. When was this? Yeah, last week I was given a small update. Oh, I don't know if I should show. I don't know. Maybe I just put it in whale speak. I'll probably put it in whale speak. I'm just so in love with the art. I'm so in love with it. I'm so in love. Plus Docky? Plus Docky. You spaced out what's happening now? You were theory crafting? Show it no nuts. No! But it's like the new model though. I could show it in the whale speak. I'll post it in the whale speak since it's technically considered spoilers. No nuts. Technically, I don't have any nuts. But I could go buy some from the store. Then I would obtain nuts. Although, what kind of nuts would I get? I'm not partial to any kind of nuts, other than I'm pretty sure I might be allergic to cashews. Might be. But I've eaten them. They just make my mouth itchy, which is why it's only a theory. It's only a theory that I'm allergic. It's not 100% sure. You're too broke for will speak? Oh, it's okay. You can wait. You can just wait for the reveal. Definitely walnuts. Walnuts. Got 'em. A game thing. He should have stayed alive for me. I have not watched any of the theory videos since his graduation. I've not brought myself to it yet. I have so many videos to like catch up on whenever I do get over my agony, whenever I get over my anguish and depression over MatPat graduating. Same. Did you see Ame was back on Hololive? What do you mean? Only for a minute? Oh, really? Just guest speaking? What is Whale Speak? In my Discord, it's like the channel that subscribers have access to like sneak peeks. Early access sneak peeks to things that I'm either like commissioning or getting things worked on and things like that. That's where I post it. Or if I want like community feedback and like I put polls there asking questions. Sub only channel in the Discord. Yeah. It's few and far between. On rare occasions, I'll sometimes do like offline grinder streams where like if I'm playing it's very few, but like for instance, like when I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and I wanted to just do like grind hunting to make money for the base camp, I didn't think that would be worth me streaming on stream because it was just like repetitive me hunting animals, selling them, hunt animals, selling them, hunt animals, selling them, and none of it was like story based or anything like that. But people still wanted to hang out and watch me like do the Red Dead and teach me things because I was still very, very new to all of it conceptually. So I streamed it to the whale speak, and people got to watch me grind, raising money to pay off the camp right in like the first chapter of the game. And then for them to explain to me that I wasn't supposed to be able to pay off the camp in the first chapter of the game, and it was supposed to take me like halfway through the game or like 3/4 way of the game to pay off the camp, and I somehow grinded enough monotony to pay off the whole camp. I am ridiculous like that. I have to like complete things in
I
orders
like
of
just chatting and
operation.
all. When are we getting to the game?
Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. I guess that's the end of the stream. Did you guys enjoy the game? Man, we made a lot of sales in Mineko's night market. I don't know if you guys remembered all of it,
Cup has deemed it
right? We
necessary to
gathered
water the cat.
so many flowers. We gathered so much stone. We made a whole lot of money. It was great gameplay. It was so great. Ow. Wrap it up, streamer. You need to lay down. It's late for you. Okay. Oh, frick. You guys went through like a whole stream without Boob Champ being redeemed. That's crazy. It was fun. Oh, yeah. You were the fastest. I know. You just redeemed it. That means the stream just started? Ow. Nobody redeemed it. That's so crazy. That's wild, even. Pudding was in here earlier, and it looks like...
Well, the day reset, so hope...
Holy frick. Pudding, why is your stream called Fill Your Hole? GZ Guitar! Hara hara, thank you so much for the follow. With every level I go stronger. Thank you, thank you! It's been broke for the last 3 streams. Which one? The Boop Champ? It's because I'm opening it in out of order operation. I'm opening it in the wrong order of operation. Because I'm supposed to open OBS first and then... No, I'm supposed to open my automation system first, then like all the other programs and OBS and like flip through the things, but I haven't been doing that, and so it hasn't been like setting up my automation for that one correctly. Good. I'm just opening my applications out of order than what I'm supposed to, than what it's supposed to be. But yes, anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me for the stream and allowing me to expose a bit of dolphin within me and appreciate how wonderful Garrus is together. That was completely unintended. I don't know how we got onto that topic. I'm sorry we didn't stream any game today. We're supposed to stream game. That didn't happen. And we have goals. I need to finish Red Dead Redemption. So we might change up from doing the night market to doing Red Dead, and you guys need to help me get through it really, really fast because I need to finish it before the 2.0 debuts. I need to finish Red Dead. I need to finish. Ooh, thank you for the stream. Yes, no problem. Begonomicon, absolutely. Have a lovely night. Pet Kogi for you. Slap Bell. Okay. Kiss Avi. Okay. Wait. Is that like marry, kill, kiss? Kiss, marry, kill? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. All of that and beyond. Okay, goodbye!